If you can you humbly rise on your feet as we welcome the President of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ghana is a blessed country. Ghana is a blessed country. Yes, the president is shaking hands with Farida. Yes. We are blessed to have him as our president at this moment. God really bless you. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. The first gentleman of the land. And he's really a gentleman. Yes. Ghana has a beautiful culture. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is just to appeal to everyone who is using a phone. Please put it on silent for us or vibration because we are live on air. Thank you very much. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are gathered here not just to witness a lunch, but actually to celebrate a promise, a powerful promise, a promise of inclusion, empowerment, and opportunities for persons with disabilities. I thought you would give a wonderful round of applause. Maybe you may not know, but for me, it's a powerful promise. It's a wonderful thing. If you've experienced living with disability and trying to get into tertiary or higher academic ladder, you would appreciate this momentous occasion. And so let's give it up one more time. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Today, my name is Michael Owusu Asari. I'm a disability inclusion consultant with No Limits Consult. I'm going to be your MC together with my co-MC, Philip Achia Manfi. I'm also a teacher and also a graphic designer. In other words, I'm also a journalist, so we understand what is up. So just so you know, when you see me on this mobility scooter, yeah, I'm a wheelchair user. I'm not using it for fun, but I love scooting on it, so you might think it's open, but you know what I mean. That's what it is. That's what it is. Thank you so much. We'll go straight up to our program. So, Philip, can you take us through it?
Okay. His is a scooter. Mine is a crutches. I call my own Rolls Royce. And he calls his own.
Yeah, my uses, I'm not going to put turbo on mine.
So without these things, we cannot move around. It will be so difficult. Thank you very much. We'll go straight to our programs. We are doing the opening prayer. And in everything that we do, we need to put God first. And we have one amazing person. I've known him for years, and he's in charge of the Albino Society. His name is Mr. Newton Kateku. A round of applause for him whilst he's doing.
A huge one, actually. A huge one, actually.
Shall we pray? Almighty, everlasting God, we gathered here this afternoon in one accord to celebrate and to fulfill the promise that you bestowed upon the President of the Republic for the disability communities. We humbly ask your presence in this gathering as we launch the free tertiary education initiative for persons with disability. Grant the presidents, the leaders gathered here, the wisdom and coexistence as they fulfill and fully implement this initiative to the betterment of persons with disability. We pray for persons with disability in higher institutions and those who are yet to enter. That may this initiative be a guiding principle and open doors for persons with disability and urge them to contribute to the national development. We pray thee that all that we're going to do here to be a good cause to celebrate you at the end of it all. In the name of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we pray. Amen.
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 Thank you so much, Mr. Newton Kateku. Let's give it up one more time unto him. That was a wonderful prayer. We're not going to waste much time at all. We're going straight to the next thing on our program. And this afternoon, we are going to listen to the welcome remark for this momentous occasion. And it's going to be given by our own and very own Dr. Sajida Shiraz, the CEO of the Students' Loan Trust Fund.
Yes.
Wow.
She's an amazing woman. Maybe when she finishes her remarks, I will say something about it.
Doc, I like the catwalk.
Amazing.
I like the catwalk.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, the Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, and his able deputy, Honorable Clement Apak, esteemed Ministers of State present, Members of Parliament, Vice Chancellors and heads of tertiary institutions, colleague heads of agencies, distinguished representatives of disability organizations, trustees of the Student Loan Trust Fund Board, management and staff of the Students Loan Trust Fund, distinguished guests, members of the media, cherished students, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon to you all. Today we gather here on this auspicious afternoon at the Accra College of Education to launch the Free Tertiary for Persons with Disabilities policy, an affirmative action initiative by government to ensure inclusivity in higher education through the provision of comprehensive fee support for tertiary students with disabilities. The specialized launch of the Free Tertiary Education for Persons with Disabilities initiative, themed Disability Not Inability, advancing inclusive access to higher education under the research agenda, is a testament to the President's unwavering commitment to inclusivity and equity in education, and marks a significant milestone in government's efforts to empower persons with disabilities through education. It is evidence that President Mahama's commitment to ensuring that persons with disabilities have access to quality tertiary education and equitable opportunities to pursue their academic and professional ambitions is not mere political rhetoric, but a pledge from an honorable man with a proven track record of delivering on his promises. On the 4th of July 2025 at the SDA College of Education in Koforidua, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama launched the Umbrella No Fee Stress Policy, a bold and equity-driven intervention aimed at removing financial obstacles to accessing higher education in Ghana. On that day, he stated unequivocally that across this land, under his government, no Ghanaian child would be denied access to education simply because they cannot afford academic fees. The President also emphasized that geographical location, gender, disability, or socioeconomic background would no longer determine who can sit in a university lecture hall. Distinguished guests, since that day, we have facilitated academic fee reimbursements from the government of President John Dramani Mahama to 142,440 first-year students enrolled in public tertiary institutions. As part of these, ladies and gentlemen, validated first-year students with disabilities have received reimbursements not just for their academic fees, but for their full fees as promised. Esteemed stakeholders, we have taken learnings from the pilot implementation of the No Fee Stress initiative, and to maximize accessibility for persons with disabilities, students with disabilities are no longer required to submit applications to the Students' Loan Trust Fund. Instead, public tertiary institutions will provide a validated list of students with disabilities through the SLTF Tertiary Institutions portal, and their full fees will be disbursed directly to the institutions. We are immensely grateful to the public universities, the public technical universities, the colleges of education, health training institutions, and colleges of agriculture. Where everyone, regardless of financial background, gender, or ability, can access quality tertiary education free from the stress of fees and have a meaningful shot at achieving their dreams. Mr. President, thank you for your vision, thank you for your empathy, and thank you for your legacy. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Student Loan Trust Fund, management and staff, I reiterate our commitment to delivering on your promise of an accessible and inclusive tertiary education system in Ghana, and thank you for the renewed energy and enthusiasm your research agenda has brought to the fund. His Excellency, I would like to also extend my profound thanks to the Minister of Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, for his leadership, policy direction, and people-centeredness. Guided by the ethos of nothing about us without us, he continues to emphasize the importance of centering the people about whom policy is made. Champion the active participation and inclusion of persons with disabilities and relevant stakeholders in shaping the implementation of the No Fee Stress initiative by establishing the Free Tertiary Education for Persons with Disabilities Committee. This committee, His Excellency, for the artistry we see today and the artistry we saw in Koforidua during the launch, also express my gratitude to the GET Fund Administrator, Mr. Paul Ajay, for his outstanding support to the Students' Loan Trust Fund and his prioritization of your tertiary education financing agenda. For the 2025 fiscal year, he has advanced a record 130 million Ghana cedis to the Students' Loan Trust Fund to support the timely payment of students' loans. This has enabled us to settle full academic year loans for 41,412 public and private tertiary students for the 2024-2025 academic year, and positioned us for a successful rollout of the Student Loan Plus program for the next academic year. He was also gracious enough to give us audience before the GET Fund Board of Trustees to make our case for increased allocations for the next fiscal year. We are confident that the next GET Fund formula allocation for the Students' Loan Trust Fund would be substantial enough to reinforce the fate of Ghanaian tertiary students in a government that walks its talk. Mr. President, Honorable Minister, December marks 20 years since the Student Loan Trust Fund was introduced. Thank you for your dedication. I am very grateful. His Excellency permits me to directly now address the people for whom we are gathered here, our students with disabilities. Dearest students, we gather here today to say we see you, we hear you, and we value you. Your resilience and determination is truly remarkable. Your courage to pursue your academic dreams while navigating education is the bridges the gap between where a child is born and what that child can become. I welcome you all to the official launch of the Free Tertiary for Persons with Disabilities initiative in a future where disability is not inability. Thank you for being here today, and we look forward to celebrating the John Dramani Mahamas, the Jenano Poku Ajimans, the Harun Edrisus, the Jima Bwedis, the Farid, the Bedways, and the Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlinses amongst you in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. As I was listening to Doc read the speech, all I could think about was that as a disability inclusion consultant and also a member of the Ghana Chamber for Entrepreneurs with Disability,
I've worked with a lot of people, but with a kind of humility, it's beyond. A round of applause for her.
Awesome. You are fortunate she didn't say who said Chia on the phone, but at least. Thank you. Please go on.
Okay, so we move on to our next program, which is we having a statement from the head of tertiary institutions. And forgive me if I'm not able to mention the name well. Samuel Atingwing Atitonu.
Prof, forgive me.
No round of applause for him.
To the President, Honorable Dr. Callistus Mahama, the Honorable Minister for Education and MP for Bulusa South, Honorable Haruna Edisu, the Deputy Minister for Education, Dr. Clement Apak, by coincidence, the Chief Director, Ministry of Education, Mrs. Lydia Iswa, the Technical Professor George Odro, the GET Fund Administrator, who is my neighbor, I don't see, but I've seen him here today, very happy. The Honorable Regional Minister for Greater Accra Region, the Chief Executive Officer of the Student Loan Trust Fund, Dr. Hajia Saida Shiraz, thank you. The Director General for Tertiary Education, Professor Ahmed Jinapo, the Chairman of my Governing Council, Professor Ninoy Dewona, and the Council members who are all here, Chair and members of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Education, my colleague principals, Vice Chancellor from technical universities and traditional universities, the chiefs and elders of the Ghana traditional area present here, leaders and members of the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, all Director Generals and Deputies, NACA, NASIA, GS Sendalos, of course, Director General is here, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great joy and a deep sense of honor that I stand here on behalf of the Governing Council, management of Accra College staff and students of the Ole College of Education in National Capital, Accra College of Education, the National Conference of Principals of College of Education, Vice Chancellors, both technical and traditional universities, and also on behalf of every tertiary institution, including the nursing, to warmly welcome His Excellency, the President of the Republic to this historic visit to the college for the official launch of the free tertiary education scholarship for persons with disabilities. We at Accra College of Education are honored to welcome you back to our campus, this time as the President of the Republic. Your Excellency, a little over a year ago, you stood here before our students and the youth of Ghana, sharing your vision, policies, and manifesto promises with great passion. Today, it is both fulfilling and inspiring to see that in less than a year of your presidency, you have returned not to campaign, but to implement one of the very commitments you made to our brothers and sisters living with disabilities. Your Excellency, this movement strongly shows your integrity and dedication. It is for this reason and many more that I proudly describe you as our legacy and generational president. Your Excellency, I also bring warm greetings from the leadership and heads of all tertiary institutions across the country in whose collective spirit I speak this afternoon. Your Excellency, we are sincerely grateful that for the second time this year, you have chosen a College of Education as the venue for the launch of a significant national educational policy. The first one was at SDA College of Education at Sokore, where you launched the no-fee stress policy for first-year tertiary education students on July 4, 2025. This gesture reflects your enduring belief in the critical role of teacher education in shaping the future of Ghana. It also reinforces the traditional Farfari wisdom that the sun will not refuse to shine on a village because it is small. We at Accra College of Education, and by extension, the entire 49 public colleges of education are honored to host this event, which reaffirms your enduring commitment to inclusive, just, and equitable education for all. Today's launch marks a monumental step in Ghana's journey towards a more compassionate and inclusive society, one where no individual is left behind because of disability. This policy, which provides full fee scholarships for persons with disabilities in public tertiary education institutions, should be viewed as more than just financial assistance. It represents a moral commitment to justice, fairness, dignity, and equal opportunity in education for all. As heads of tertiary institutions, we recognize the profound impact this policy will have on our students and learning communities. It will expand access, promote diversity, and empower a new generation of scholars to contribute meaningfully to national development. Your Excellency, through this visionary policy, you remind the nation that people with disabilities are not objects of pity, but partners in development. They form an integral part of development agenda of our dear country, Ghana. This initiative aligns perfectly with your reset agenda, which seeks to rebuild our nation through inclusion, innovation, and social justice. As our elders say, every tree has its own way of growing towards the sun. Similarly, every person, regardless of ability, has a unique path to flourish and serve society. This timeless wisdom reminds us that what truly defines us is not physical ability, but the strength of our mental capacity and the value of our contributions. It calls upon society to recognize nature and celebrate the diverse gifts that each and every individual brings to the nation. Persons with disabilities possess resilience, intellect, and creativity that can transform lives and enrich communities across our nation. We have just witnessed that here with the music that they displayed. Today, as our dear President commits to establishing this exceptional financial support to empower and uplift our brothers and sisters with disabilities, we must all recognize our individual and collective role in ensuring the success and sustainability of this initiative. The Free Tertiary Education Scholarship for Persons with Disabilities initiative also reminds us that the river does not deny water to any fish that lives in it. In the same spirit, education, the great equalizer, must not deny opportunity to anyone eager to learn. Persons with disabilities, Your Excellency, you are ensuring that Ghana is an act of nation building, contribute to the nation development. When we invest in persons with disabilities, we invest in the creativity, innovation, and a more prosperous. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, let me express my appreciation to the government through our sector minister, Honorable Haruna Iddrisu, for his support in increasing the annual GET fund allocation to the colleges of education for infrastructure development for the first time from 500,000 Ghana cedis to 1 million Ghana cedis this year. Similarly, for the first time, the Minister for Education hosted all 49 principals at a breakfast meeting at Labadi Beach Hotel this year, which was very fruitful to focus on development of teacher education and the colleges of education. We are most grateful. We are equally grateful for the government decision to grant 5 PhD local colleges for training in Ghana. And similarly, for the traditional universities, each is getting 10 people to get fund support for staff development. We are extremely grateful. We must commend the government for also migrating the staff of the College of Education this year in January to the university pay structure. This gesture has provided an elevation to our staff and is very motivating and now attracting people to come and teach in the colleges. We are grateful. Your Excellency, while we appreciate all this support, permit me to remind you that one of the biggest challenges facing the 49 College of Education remains the lack of operational vehicles for principals to perform their official duties and buses to transport our students for teaching practice in schools, which is a critical component of our training. Sadly, we have lost 2 of our principals through accident, mainly due to the poor state of our vehicles, and this is not something that is good for us. We wish to commend you that we recall on July 4th, 2025, at SDA College of Education, Asokore, you did indicate that GET Fund will procure the vehicles. We are only reinforcing this, that it is an issue of agency, and I trust that it will be fulfilled. I can see him consulting my education minister. I also want to state that, coming specifically to Accra College of Education, Your Excellency, we need a modern residential facility for the principal. He still lives in a 2-bedroom apartment, which was built for about 20 years ago or 30 years ago. We are managing with that. And a multi-purpose 4-story block to accommodate administration, department offices, workshops, lecture halls, and study areas for our students. Finally, let me welcome you all once again to Accra College of Education. May this day mark the beginning of a new chapter of hope, equity, and shared progress for all Ghanaians. Thank you, and may God bless the visionary, our visionary president, and the nation Ghana. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause again to Professor Atintono. Prof, indeed, I know your facility has a lot of old buildings, but one thing that I like about Prof is that he's done so much well to remodel a lot of them to be accessible for wheelchair users and persons with physical challenges. There have been so many times I've had opportunity to facilitate programs, but you realize that as well. So let's give it up one to Prof. That's a good one. But before we go on, we just want to acknowledge Honorable John Dumelo in our midst.
Yes, yes.
We have Professor John Kweku Mensah Mauto, the Vice Chancellor, UPSA, is also here. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let's give it up to him. We also have Mr. Hadi Imboro Adam, Head of Administration, Vice Chancellors of Ghana, Secretariat. Let's also, oh, yes, he's sitting next to Mr. John Kweku Mensah. We also have the Vice Chancellors of Technical Universities represented by Professor Kweku Edinkra Apia, Vice Chancellor, Sunyani Technical University. Thank you so much, Prof. We also have Prof. Amevi Akakovi, Vice Chancellor, Accra Technical University. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. We also have in our midst Professor John Owusu, Vice Chancellor, Koforidua Technical University. And we have Mr. Joseph Mensah Oti Esirifi, Executive Secretary, Vice Chancellors for Technical Universities, Ghana. Oh yes, let's give it up to him as well. So Philip will also mention a few, and then we'll call the next person so that we can go on quickly.
Yes, we'll be mentioning other dignitaries in the auditorium. I can see Ivan Greenstreet here. A round of applause for him.
Let's give it up to him as well.
2020 presidential candidate for CPP. I can also see Dr. Dana, former Minister for Chieftaincy and Traditional Affairs. Thank you very much. In the earlier stages, since this great initiative have been launched, I would say, give us the working tools and we will give you the working force. As in the people with disability. If you give us good education, we get to the top. Amazing things will happen in this country. Bet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we will call on our next person to is Mr. Joseph Achu Hamadzi. He's the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations president.
Yes, a round of applause.
Wow, the president of the GFD.
GFD.
Let's give it up, let's give it up. He is my president as well, so let's give it up.
Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Deputy Minister Dr. Park, Chief Director of Ministry of Education, Dr. Shiraz, Chief Executive Officer of Student Trust Loan Fund. With your permission, can I humbly stand on the existing protocols? Thank you very much. Your Excellency, you have done it again. You have really, really done it again. Today marks another milestone in the life of persons with disability in Ghana as far as tertiary education is concerned. You will all agree with me and bear with me that education is a powerful tool for human capital development. However, when it comes to persons with disability in Ghana, it is a challenge. Because of financial barriers, many of our people are not able to access tertiary education. Every year when it comes to education admissions, they'll be going around radio stations, from one radio station to another, soliciting funds to support pay admission fee. Some of them don't get the opportunity at all, so they are excluded. But here we are, from nowhere, God has given us a messenger, a humble messenger with vision, a visionary leader from God, that my servant go and save, go and help and support these vulnerable ones. And that is what we are witnessing today here. We persons with disability in Ghana, Your Excellency, we salute you. This visionary social protection policy is going to support our people and increase access to tertiary education for our people, so that our people will be trained and become responsible citizens of this country and contribute their quota to national development. so that they don't become a liability to the nation, but become an asset to themselves, their families, and to their nation. This is what we call human capital development, human resource. And we are also included. So we salute you, Your Excellency, for promoting disability inclusion in this space. Your Excellency, about 2-3 months ago, I was following, you were in Belgium, and you shared your personal experience with the gathering over there. You told them that one of your brothers had a polo, and as a result of that, he became a physically disabled. This experience you share with the gathering indicates to all of us that issues about disability is not about them, but it's about us. Again, Your Excellency, the other day I heard you are addressing some of your politicians at the Jubilee House, and you told them leadership is not slogan. It's not about slogan, but leadership must reflect in the life of the people. Your Excellency, that's exactly what you are doing here. Your leadership is actually reflecting in the life of persons with disability in Ghana, who hitherto has been excluded when it comes to tertiary education as far as financial support is concerned. We therefore appreciate this good work we are doing. Your Excellency, you have clearly demonstrated that you are an advocate and you are committed to support persons with disability in Ghana. You clearly did that by, I'm happy Dr. Dana is here today. You did that during your first term when you appointed Dr. Dana to be your minister in charge of chieftaincy in Ghana. And that was a history you made. We really appreciate that. Even though at the time we had some of the chiefs who were opposing it, but you stood on your grounds. And that's why I'm saying you are a big advocate for persons with disability in Ghana. Your Excellency, again, when you deliver your sonar the other day, just about four months ago, that's somewhere February, March, in one sonar, you mentioned 5 key issues affecting persons with disabilities. First, you mentioned 5% quota for employment for persons with disability. You mentioned that in the sonar. You also mentioned reenactment of the law, the Disability Act. That's number 2. Number 3, you mentioned this free tertiary education for persons with disability. That's number 3. Number 4, you mentioned that sign language. What else? Who else can be more advocate than this one? One statement, 5 key issues affecting persons with disability. We really appreciate that, Your Excellency. We salute you again. Your Excellency, with your permission, I wish to single out 3-4 people for commendation and other people. Your Excellency, we want to commend on behalf of the disability community, commend the Honorable Minister of Education for his zeal and personal interest and his professional understanding of disability issues. When we had a meeting with him, quickly he put a team together, a committee together to develop a blueprint for this. Honorable Minister, we are grateful to you. We really say God bless you so much. Dr. Park is the next Deputy Minister. Dr. Park, we thank you so much for your support and effort, and we appreciate your commitment to champion the cause of persons with disability in Ghana. For your information, Your Excellency, Dr. Park is the chair for Parliamentary Caucus in Parliament. Let me take this opportunity to also to commend Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker Bagwin for inaugurating the Disability Caucus Committee in the House to be one of the standing committee in the Parliament House. We also want to commend Madam, the Chief Executive of the Students Trust Fund for her zeal that the disability Act is still not passed. Last sitting of Parliament, we made a lot of effort into it, but it never went through. We are now humbly appealing to you, Your Excellency, to use your good offices to ensure that this bill is passed into law. Because we want this bill or this act to be in line with United Nations Convention review as will be launched for effective implementation to the benefit of our people. Because this inclusive education is also policy is also in line with sustainable development goal 4, which ensures access, equity, and quality education for all children, including children with disabilities. But finally, Your Excellency, I want to call upon all Ghanaians and appeal to all of them to emulate good examples shown by our Excellency, institutions, public institutions, private institutions, everybody, to make sure that all the issues they do should include persons with disability, so that we will also be part of the system and function very effectively in the system. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
The President of the GFD. We're going straight. We have a video for us to watch, a short video, which is an overview of the No Fee Stress portal. Please, can that video roll whilst we go on with our next program?
Fund has
Please, if you have the video. Okay, thank you.
Loan Trust Fund has revised and improved the No Fee Stress application portal to make it easier for students to apply for financial support from the government of President John Dramani Mahama. To access any of the financial services on offer, students are encouraged to visit the No Fee Stress portal at www.sltf.gov.gh or www.nofeestress.sltf.gov.gh. For the 2025-2026 academic year, the following innovative student financing solutions are available. 1. No academic fees. 2. Free tertiary for persons with disabilities. 3. Students Loan Plus. 4. Students Loan. 5. Digital Products Loan. And 6. The Campus Discount Card. For the No Academic Fees policy, select No Academic Fees to begin your application. Be sure to read and accept the terms and conditions before proceeding. Next, enter your Ghana card number to access your admission data. Select your confirmed tertiary institution and program to validate. Complete a quick National Identification Authority liveliness verification to continue. Review your personal information, then enter your phone number and email address. You will receive an OTP via both email and phone number to verify your contact information. Enter the OTP to proceed. A GCB bank account number will be automatically generated for you. If you are a minor, simply provide your parent or guardian's full name to create your bank account. Review your application summary carefully and click Submit. Do not forget to download your completed application for your records. The Students Loan Trust Fund will process your application and disburse your academic fees directly to your tertiary institution or to you. To minimize barriers and maximize accessibility, under the Free Tertiary for Persons with Disabilities initiative, students with disabilities are not required to submit applications to the Students Loan Trust Fund. Institutions will provide a validated list of students with disabilities through the SLTF Tertiary Institutions portal, and their full fees will be disbursed directly to the institutions. To alleviate financial burdens and promote equitable access to tertiary education for continuing students, the Students Loan Plus and Students Loan Package offer enhanced support with increased loan amounts and reduced interest rates. To apply, select Students Loan Plus for full fee coverage loans disbursed directly to tertiary institutions, and Students Loan for our traditional students loan package disbursed directly to you. Our digital products loan, an innovative initiative that allows tertiary students to access loans to purchase products such as laptops, tablets, and other essential devices to support their digital learning needs will be opening soon for applications. Our campus discount card, an initiative to provide tertiary students with access to exclusive discounts, essential services, and targeted welfare interventions in partnership with Access Plus Communications Limited will also be available soon. For the 2025-2026 academic year, the President John Dramani Mahama government, through the Students Loan Trust Fund, is committed to providing Ghanaian tertiary students with quality education free from the stress of fees. No fees, no stress.
Thank you so much. Let's give it up to the President, John Dramani Mahama, and the Vice President for this wonderful initiative. We have a performance by the students of Accra College of Education. And so if you can come up quickly, we are behind time, so we can get it done quickly. Whilst they are coming, we just also want to acknowledge the presence of some people, dignitaries in our midst. If you can do me that honor, Philip, whilst we wait, whilst we are...
Yes, so basically we will be moving on so as we can quickly get to our, the president to talk to us. So our student with disability, please move to the stage.
Yes.
A round of applause for them.
Let's give a round of applause.
They have different abilities.
Some students with disability.
And they have different abilities.
Here to give us some wonderful speeches.
A round of applause.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up one more time. Let's give it up one more time.
Very beautiful, handsome young men and women.
Opportunity. His Excellency, I'm honored to meet you once more. You gave me the opportunity to read your manifesto in Braille during your 2012 elections when I was in class 5. And I still remember. You are a true advocate. I'm Mensa Princess, and I'll be presenting to you a spoken word. Thank you.
Amayubo Brittany MFA is my name. A student, a secretariatship and management studies student from Accra Technical University, and I will be giving you a speech. Thank you.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up.
My name is Godsway Ajono, a student with visual impairment, studied education at the University of Ghana, Legon.
I'm called Rosina Latte, a student of Accra College of Education, studying B.Ed Early Grade Education.
So I am Kwesi Wate Maisia. I am president for the deaf at TTU.
I am in the face of more cover. I still of Libya. I think we are traveling for I also development education. His Excellency, President John Mahama, Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to stand in front of you, not just as a student of beauty, but a proud person with cerebral palsy and a founder of Narrow Girls Foundation and family. Today is more than a event. It marks the opening of a new chapter of inclusion, of an equal opportunity for people with disabilities across Ghana. For Barbara, barriers, physical, and environmental barriers have put between us and our dream. But with the policy, our dream is within a reach. Your Excellency, this board and compassionate initiative tells every Ghanaian child with disabilities that they matter, their dreams are valid, and potential deserve to be flourished. No one is left behind, not the ones in the wheelchair, not both with physical impairment, not both with cerebral palsy. We all are patient students and contribute to the growth of Ghana. Thank you.
Many years ago, this was the opportunity we were actually looking for, but we could not, but having a lot of barriers and challenges. But now, and this, as a result of challenges, not having financial opportunities, we're not able to enter into education, though we have a dream. But now, through this policy being initiated, through our president, John Dramani Mahama, our hope is not lost. Meaning we have all opportunity to thrive, meaning there is no limitations anymore. With this, I want to thank our president, John Mahama, for his efforts, making us have the equal opportunity and equality. It's my wish that we all will be involved in this industry, that as the promise has been given, we will all have the support to live a successful life as students. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, people with physical impairment has faced problems for many years, being it physical, emotional, social, and financial, that has made their desire for education a barrier. The introduction of free tertiary education policy for persons with disabilities, including those with physical impairment, has broken that. Your Excellency, This initiative is a good and great move that gives every Ghanaian child hope that they also can be educated, that their dreams can come to reality one day, that they can achieve it, and their capabilities can be nurtured. No child is left out. Any type of disability, all of us have equal chance to learn and transform our world. As a student, I know education is the key to a successful life and open doors for greatness. I wish to applaud the President and the Ministry of Education and the Student Loan Trust Fund for this transformative policy. It will help us to be educated and gives freedom to achieve our goals. I will urge my fellow students with disabilities to let us seize this opportunity. Let us aim higher, work harder, and ensure that disability is not inability. Together, we can redefine inclusion and excellence in Ghana's education system.
Mr. President Mahama, as students with disability, we thank you for this thoughtful initiative. As people who have been overlooked, excluded, and often left behind, it feels like a dream that we are finally being given a priority. This policy will eliminate the financial burden we've faced as students with disability. Due to the lack of funds, I had to stay at home for 2 years before going to the university. I wish this initiative was in place, so I didn't have to waste 2 years. But I'm glad that now it is here that I get to enjoy. More importantly, that others like me will not suffer like I did. Fellow students with disability, I want to encourage and challenge us all to take advantage of this policy to encourage His Excellency, the President of Ghana, to create more opportunities for us. Thank you.
His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, I'm honored to stand before you today to celebrate the launch of the Free Tertiary Education for Persons with Disability initiative. This initiative is a testament to the government's commitment to inclusivity and equality. By providing free tertiary education, you are not only opening doors to knowledge, but also empowering us to contribute meaningfully to society. We pledge to work hard, support one another, and make the most of this opportunity. We believe that education is the key to unlocking our potentials, and we are grateful for your vision and leadership. As a first-year student with disability in a public tertiary institution, I have already benefited from full fee reimbursement from the Student Loan Trust Fund under the Free Tertiary Education for Persons with Disability initiative. Thank you, Your Excellency, for this incredible initiative. We are excited to be part of this journey and look forward to making a positive impact in our community. Thank you once again.
My spoken word is titled, We Rise. They said the journey was long, too far for our steps to reach. They said dreams for persons with disabilities too high to keep. They set dreams for persons with disabilities too high to keep. We were taught to count our limits and measure tomorrow by what we lacked. They said maybe someday, but today, someday has arrived with minds and hearts that believed we can. A policy is born, not of sympathy, but of sight, a kind that sees ability beyond disability. Today, a hand lays down a key to access to education, to dreams, to destiny. This is a tuition paid in respect to every student who studied in the dark, to every mother who prayed in silence, to every father who gave out your sleep for hope. Today, Ghana answers your prayers. Let this policy be more than a paper. Let it be a pulse in the nation's chest, a beat that says, no dream is too heavy for the wheelchair, no vision is too faint for the sightless eye, and no voice is too soft to push a country forward. Oh yes, we rise together, beyond limits, beyond barriers, and beyond labels. And when history writes this moment, let it say, Ghana chose inclusion. Thank you.
We can do it better. We can do it better. This is the ability I was talking about. This is the ability I was talking about.
With a heart of gratitude, in unison we say, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our students with disability, God really bless you. Thank you for this amazing speech.
Let's give another round of applause to them.
Yes.
The students from the Accra Training College also get ready to perform. Please come. Whilst they are coming, we just want to acknowledge the presence of some dignitaries in our midst. Please come in. The culture to play.
Amazing. Thank you, Mr. President. This is history.
Whilst they are performing, I just want to also acknowledge all the presence of all the principals of colleges and educations in our midst. We also have Professor Emmanuel Jimaboidi, co-founder of Afrobarometer, is also here today. This afternoon we also have Professor Augustina Nami, lecturer at University of Ghana as well. We also want to acknowledge Mr. Daniel Boki, the President of the National Union of Ghana Students. Whilst we are enjoying the performance, we also want to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Edwin Kweku Andor, Executive Secretary, National Council on Persons with Disabilities. We also have Pastor Alexander Nyame, National Coordinator, Ministry of Persons with Disability. the Church of Pentecost, is also in our midst today. Wow. We also have Mr. Babina Bonfa, Executive Director, Rights of Youth and Disability International. We also want to acknowledge the presence of the Deputy CEO of National Youth Authority, Mr. Jacob Adongo, in charge of finance and administration. We also have Alexander Tete in our midst. We also have Farida also in our midst. Thank you very much. And all student bodies in this auditorium, we acknowledge all of you. God richly bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, let's give it up, let's give it up, let's give it up one more time. Yes, yes, beautiful culture we have. Thank you. Yes, wow. Thank you so much. Let's give it up, let's give it up, let's give it up, let's give it up. Let's give it up to them. Let's give them a huge round of applause. That was a powerful performance. I think I can do better. We've also got our part. Yes. I thought you would join me. I am tired. I am very tired. That it's an inclusive program, yes. So we have to do our part. Yes. I only saw one gentleman in the midst of all the women. Hey, gender. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on, please. We would also humbly welcome to the podium the Honorable Minister for Education, Haruna. Yes, mention the name for me. Let's give it to him.
Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, colleague ministers, if there are any, Deputy Minister Clement Apak, Umazi leading the persons with disability and co-chair of the committee, chairperson of the Student Loan Trust, chief director of the Ministry of Education and the team from the Ministry of Education, Director General GTEC, Director General NACA, Director General NASIA, Administrator of the GET Fund, and the Director General of the Ghana Service, Chief Executive of the National Youth Authority, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My honor and pride this afternoon to be introducing our keynote and special guest of honor for the launch of the Persons with Disability No Fee Stress. Mr. President, this afternoon, my English is further enriched when one of the young girls here, in her own words, said, when Ghana chose you as president, they chose inclusion. Apt and appropriate for this day. And Mr. President, as you listen to them, they echoed what has been your long passion, that inclusivity